Florya'nın Suyu'ndan herkese merhaba. Bugün Tansel Taşanlar Galatasaray'ın unutulmaz golcülerinden Bafetimbi Gomis'i ağırlıyoruz. Bafe, welcome and we are really glad to see you here. How are you?
Fine. Thank you for the invitation. It's always a pleasure to talk about Galatasaray. Thank you for happy to be with you.
Let's start our questions. You came here at 2017. What does Galatasaray mean to you? And you know, there is a phrase right now, Florya'nın Suyu, Florya''s water. Did you also drink Florya''s water?
Yeah, every day. Galatasaray, before to come 2017, I was the captain of Marseille, make a very great season. Marseille have the new project with a big president from America, but I don't the real love, they want to see other striker there. And then I have a lot of opportunity because I make a great season. One of them was in Turkey for the Galatasaray. He was the first club came to me. But when Galatasaray come with Dursun Özbek, with Cenk, they speak French, and then it was very clear for me. And then I said, yeah, I was a little bit confused because I was not follow much Turkish league. I know the biggest club very well, Galatasaray, very well, but the league I don't know. And then I was going to go there, but after when I signed and this crazy welcome in the airport. After a few months, I understand that my energy belonged to more than Galatasaray. When I score these first goals and I make my celebration, I understand, of course, I'm in the best part and Aslan Tepe is my new home.
Great then. And you played 2 whole season and 1 half season at Gala. You had 2 championship and 1 year you experienced 13th grade of the Turkish league. Which season was the most special for you?
The most is the first one. First of all, because it was my first titles champions in my career, because I was playing for the biggest club always, scored a lot of goals, but I was never champion, like Harry Kane. And then I was so scared to finish my career without titles. And to be champions with Galatasaray really is something crazy, unbelievable. The celebration, the way you will make happy is not, sometimes you are champions with one team. It will be amazing, but you will celebrate this titles in one. Galatasaray, all city, all country, Belgium, France, Germany, everywhere. I went to Senegal, they create one group, they celebrate. I said, this passion is unbelievable. And then is what I always say when they arrive or when the players arrive. I said, after that, I was a champions many times, but I said, to be champions with Galatasaray is something special. We should work hard in the training. When they was the second time, I was more like big brother the team. And then when they have some problem, I have to fix because I want to feel, before to stop my career, this feeling to be champions with Galatasaray. Thanks God, I was a champions 2 times, but the first time was very special. I was so proud to know Galatasaray when Galatasaray is champions and when Galatasaray is in the drama, because you cannot say you know the club very well only when it's in a good case. Galatasaray, when it's a difficult time for them, you will see the fans they are always in the stadium, they always support the colors. And then you have to understand also how the Galatasaray is big, they reburn after to be 13. You say, only in Galatasaray said, we are 13, but next year we will be champions. And then we change all players, all energy, and come back and be champions. And this is not too much club. Even Real Madrid, I did not know if they can be 13 and 1 year after to be champions. I don't think so.
Yeah, exactly. We are on the same spot. And that's why I'm going back to the first season of your championship. Also, you got it. You missed some penalties that year, which were tough moments for both you and us, the fans. In the last match against Göztepe, you came to the penalty spot again. What were you feeling at that moment? Did you think that if I miss this penalty, we can lose the championship?
I'm so emotional, like a Turkish. And it's true, when I was coming to shoot the penalty with Galatasaray, something emotional happened to me, but it was stability. I came Galatasaray to be champions. And if you have to play for Galatasaray, is some club, they didn't ask you to be the best players. They ask you to play with the heart. And Lion, because they call me the Lion, is not the biggest, the strong in the jungle. He's strong mental. He say, okay, I lose. I will come back and until I will win. And then I was in top scorer, leader of the team. When is the time for to be champions to don't come and to shoot? I'm the face of the team. If I lost, and then I will find the way to score in the during the time of the game. But it was my story to say I come here for to be champion. My first titles. I will be top scorer. Bafetimbi trusts me a lot. We have a lot of meeting during the week, and he said, if you have other penalty, you will shoot. It's our story. I was surprised because Terim have a lot of experience about win titles in Turkey. You know, Turkey is one country very special. The champions of Turkey is always Turkish coach. You have to know how to deal with the pressure, how to deal with the players, how to deal with the referee, how to deal with the fans. You have a lot of things. And if one day I'm sportive director of Turkish club, I will choose Turkish coach because they know how to talk to the players. They know how to manage the pressure. And then it was amazing. Organize barbecue in the Floria. We drink Floria water together and we discuss, we talk, and then this gives us confidence and we go to Izmir to be champions with penalty or without penalty, be champions. That's why I shoot this penalty. I take my responsibility. I think Sinan Bush and Fernando come to me. They say, please, I want to shoot penalty. They scared. They said, Buffet, please give someone. I said, don't worry, all Galatasaray will pray for us, all Senegal for us, and we will win this game with the penalty. But it was the one of the best moments of my career.
Great then.
It was really nice. Now let's turn to your first leave from the Galatasaray. You remember that the end of the season 17-18, your leave from the Galatasaray was the last day of the transfer window. What happened at that period? What happened? Can you talk about
In
us?
this period was tough for me because before this penalty, I went to the office of the dirigent and then I say, I'm so happy in Galatasaray. I want to sign new contract and to stay to finish because you are happy. I'm happy. Like I said previously, before to sign for Galatasaray, I was confused. That's why I say, okay, we sign 3 years. Maybe if I'm good, we continue there because for me Turkish league and the Galatasaray for me was the best option for me because you play in Europe, you can play Champions League, you will have a good contract, amazing city, you will feel passion every weekend. You play with 50 fans. It's the best country for to finish the career. You understand? Because I don't dream anymore to play for Real Madrid. I want to find the place I will be happy and I can play, score the goals and work hard. That's why I went. I said I want to sign new contract and to finish my career here because I fell in love with Istanbul, with Turkish culture, and then I want to live here after my career. They tell me, yes, it's true. Let's be champions together and then we will talk. Of course, you will be part of the project and we'll stay here. And then during the summer, they didn't call me back. I call my agents call, they didn't call him back. And then this time, I take this as they didn't respect our sacrifice for Gala. And then when I arrive, many things change. Maybe they have some case with a money issue, but they tell me we cannot give you a new contract. I say was one of the players. What I did is with the team. And then they tell me we will not give you a new contract. I was sad because it was my plan. And then I received the offer. They tell me you have to go because we have money issue. Is what must I say? It's very important to be always in the place where, as a striker, where they fall in love with you. And then I was feel the love from the fans from Gala, but I understand them because when you start to have 32 years old, 33, you don't know if the players it will still be competitive, and then we take all decisions to leave. But I always feel part of Galatasaray. I receive a lot of message when in the airport all fans come and I said hi, and this is the story. We believe God, and this was the destiny to play 1 year and to go to other mission in Saudi Arabia, and then I come back in difficult case, and then I enjoy more because my experience to be a big brother in the changing room show me how is important Galatasaray. They give me trust again, and then I enjoy, and then we be champions. When I come back the year after, I was important in the beginning of the season. I score, and this is say that's why I didn't regret I was sad to leave, and I will not accept my career for to play only 1 year in Galatasaray. But God gave me a second chance to play 2 years and a half, second times, and this is the best gift of my career.
Then during the Torrent's time, when we were maybe 13th at the league title, what was the issue about, in your opinion? What was the thing that going backwards? What is your opinion?
For me, Torrent was amazing coach, but the players, with all respect I have to have for the teammate, didn't fit to Galatasaray. And then this, if you make Bafetimbi, who know very well this Turkish league, even also Coach Okan, he cannot be champions with this team. We have to be honest. And but was good come to Turkish league and to change everything, to change the mentality, to change. It's very difficult, especially for your first experience in Turkish league. And then we improve a lot. We train a lot and very well. But the connection was not. I think for Torrent be good coach in Turkish league, he need to make pre-season to take the players he want for his style can give the result. But he gave me the chance and we saved the club. We didn't go to the second division because, it's not because the players didn't have the level, but the pressure of the fans, pressure of the gala atmosphere can be this team went to second division because it was very, very tough to support. But yeah, with experienced players, with some young talent like Kerem or something, we talk, we discuss, we fight together, and then we finish 13th position. I was happy to, like I said, to see Galatasaray in this case because I see some family cry when we went. For example, I remember Gaziantep or something. You go to some city, the people, they don't have too much things in the life, but they have love and passion for Gala. And I was sad and disappointed about me and the teammate that we cannot offer them the success or the place Galatasaray deserve. But we promised them to next season it will be new energy, and with the help of the fan, coach, new president, new energy, Galatasaray will come back the best place. And you enjoy more when you are first position after. That's why when I was in the bench during the August in Antalya or when Galatasaray is in difficult case, when I enter, I always think about last year we promised something. I was in the start 11 and I cannot bring something. Even is 1 minute, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I will what I have in my heart to bring new energy, something to the team, because you cannot say I achieved the things alone. When you play for Galatasaray, even the kitchen, even the guys of the pitch is important. It's the together we are strong. Not one players, not Icardi, not Osimhen, not. It's always when someone signs for Galatasaray, I say you will be part of family. You understand? When you go, even you as the striker, you are the face of the team, but you have a lot of lion wait for you, and every people he will play his part. Even the fans, the stand, he will play his part. And then I was lucky to score some important goals for Gala to be champions. But I was very proud to see after dramatic season.
So you work with Tudor, Terim, Torrent, and Okan Buruk. There are some rumors that you have problems about the director, especially with the Terim and Okan Buruk. What was the source of the issues?
As a players, important players, character players with
Yeah,
character
correct.
coach. All in Real Madrid, they have some problem. Just the problem went out with Terim, with Okan, because the system of Turkey with media, sometimes some things have
Yeah.
to stay in the out. But I have problem with Tudor. I have problem with Torrent, because if something happen, we have to fix this together and we go out. We give the hand. But after our problem with Terry, I'm who went. And when Terry need me, he call me. When I need him, I call him. Same with Okan. Same with Tudor. Tudor went to Marseille, he called me. Baba Terim, when is his birthday, I celebrate his birthday. When he went to Saudi Arabia, he said, my son, come, send me. How's Saudi Arabia? Because he's experienced players and he know I'm trustful guys. And
Yes.
for Okan, same. We talk and then he take one decision. I was not happy because he was not this, but we have to be champions. and Okan was right because he's the coach. And when you have the coach take the decision, we have all to support. Just, I don't know, I don't like the way something happened. That's it. But the most important is Galatasaray. And we have to be the best for Galatasaray. And I'm full support of Okan because the story of Okan is amazing. You know, the real story of Okan. Okan was my friend before to be my coach. We didn't have any problem. And then he was in Akisar and his son was fan of Galatasaray like Okan. And then I give him, when we play my first time in Galatasaray, I went to Akisar, I give him the jersey of my son because he tell me my son is fan of me. And then he touched me because one day they invite me for the fashion week because his wife was brand and he invited me and he touched me. And then we became friends because he liked to live in Paris. And one day I went during my previous time in Paris. I meet with him in the restaurant. He invited me, we drink something. And then I know he's an amazing person. And then one day his son was a little bit sick. And this day was in some to Istanbul. And then I said, okay, I didn't know his son have problem. And I called him. I said, I want to meet with you. And he tell me, yes, come. But it was the day of his son was sick and he learned that. And then he was sad. And then with him, but I feel he's amazing person. Really, Okan is amazing person. Even sometimes shy. You understand? He's respectful, guys. And I was sad. I go back to my flight for to go to Saudi, but I say, oh my God, you know, I have child also. He was my model because I said this kind of case can happen to me. How I will react? I will try to react like Okan react. You know, he said we will pray and we will make treatment and everything going well. He was a little bit sick, but how he act, I take this as advice if one day God say your son he will be sick. And then sometime when I saw Saudi Arabia, I called him. I said, you know, he was champions with Başakşehir. I said, congratulations. But I tell him my dream is one day you will be coach of Galatasaray and then you will be champions. It will be an amazing story. You know what he say? He say, okay, this will happen, but you will be my players. You understand? And this happened 2-3 years after. That's why I have full respect for Okan. And when he was when we are champions together, we never talk about this conversation. I tell you today because we have to talk. But every game, I take his son, I put him in front of the stand, and we celebrate together. This is the story. And then we never talk about this, but just I said, I'm so happy for him because we know for what way we pass together. You understand?
Yeah.
And then
I
I
was
was so happy for him. For to tell you of players, my mistake was when you are players, you think as a players. But one coach have to think about, yeah, I should make happy Buffet, I should make happy Icardi, I should make for all team. And I think we miss communication this day because sometimes coach, especially in the pressure case in Galatasaray, you cannot talk with this and we miss communication. But after that, we talk and no problem. He's a good coach and actually he's the best Turkish coach. And then I hope he will bring the 5-star for us.
because
Actually,
of this question as well, I was asking you that, we will talked about it lots of times. I know the issues, but I want you to explain it that these are all the rumors, like the Turkish media,
Yeah,
and they are talking
yeah.
about on yourself. Yeah, okay.
No, but sometimes some issue and then Turkish made. But we like this because this is the Turkish football. We have the passion and all people, even Okan, even Turkish people, they are very emotional. Don't touch the advice I give always foreign players when they come to Turkey. Don't touch the emotional part of Turkey because they love the like. We have to discuss about this after, but the mistake of one coach of Turkey. I don't want to say the name, but don't touch emotional of Turkey. If you touch this, you lose them.
Okay.
okay, now we are jumping from another side of Turkish football. Now, there is a song which is associated with Icardi right now. But we have to be honest, first we experienced it with you, Sen Ol Somebody. Just this question is, which song has had a bigger impact at Gala fans?
It will be, for to be honest with you,
Yeah, please.
always the song of the next striker because the story have to continue. You understand?
Okay.
The story have to continue.
Yeah.
And then Galatasaray he will never forget the players play for them. But the story of Galatasaray have to continue. Yesterday was Buffet, is Icardi and Osimhen, and tomorrow it will be someone. I hope the song of the new players, he will be in Tete Arena, always. But between me and Icardi is Icardi because he play more time than me for them. And this song play and he score and he play Europe. I didn't have chance to be the first striker when Galatasaray have to play Champions League. But what Moro did for Gala, I'm so happy for him. I was one of the guys when I was in changing room when you arrived to tell him, because it was the same issue. He didn't receive the love he have to receive when he was in Paris Saint-Germain. But when he come to Galatasaray, I say, you will understand what is real love. And he make his part in the pitch, but the fans give him the love. I don't think so he will receive this again in his life. I was happy in Inter, but when he quit Inter, I didn't see the love Galatasaray can give someone. For example, I went to Saudi Arabia, I went to Japan, but the love of Galatasaray fan never end until now. And in Europe, when you leave the club, they will continue to love you, but finish. We have to think about the new striker. But Galatasaray, never forget. I see this with Jardel. I see this with Schneider. It's not about Moro and me. The end of the love of Turkish football, even for the rivals, even for the Besiktas, never end. More with Galatasaray because we have the biggest community. But this we'll see, this Icardi will see. And then we will see after a few years, they will be happy to come back and enjoy.
Then what was the most surprising thing you experienced in Galatasaray? It can be anything. What was the most surprising thing for you?
You know, every time when I went to the restaurant or something, I never pay. One fans come pay the bill. And then I said, what happened? And then in the hand, I never go out with my wallet. I know I will not pay. Thank you for what you did for us. I never paid the restaurant. I went with, sometimes the table was 10 person and the bill was more than 1,000. Someone come and pay, tell me thank you. He didn't want picture. No, I don't think I can do for you. He said, no, just continue to score and make us happy. He said, thank you. I never pay 1,000 euros. He said, no, I pay for you. And this was crazy.
Yeah.
Not easy to explain what they feel, really. We know it.
Yeah, this is the love of Turkish.
Yeah.
By the way, before or after, have you ever received any offer from the rivals of Gala?
Yeah. Before to come, and then also when I went to Saudi, many Turkish club, the rivals and the other come to me. But you know, my experience, my respect was so strong for Galatasaray. It's difficult for me to hear other jersey in Turkish league. That's why even after my second time, I received some offer from Turkish league. I said I will play in Turkey for one club because I feel myself like a lion and my energy belong to Galatasaray. If I don't sign new contract with Galatasaray, I will quit the league. It's not about money issue. No money can buy my love and my loyalty for Galatasaray. That's why I was sad in love with Istanbul. I can, even my second time, I can play for other Turkish club in Istanbul. But I say no. I play for Galatasaray. I was lucky to be 2 times champions. Let's live with champions and he won jersey. This kind of thing is you cannot, you have to do that only when you receive the love and the big love and the respect for the club. And in my career, I have two. Galatasaray and Al Hilal made this club. And when you win, you cannot play against this team because you win a lot of titles. They give you love. I cannot play against Galatasaray, really. I cannot play. Now I will start my second career, maybe as a dirigent, like Okada or Selçuk. I don't want to be coach, but I will be around to the football, maybe as a sportive director or director of football. And maybe I will start with other club and I can play for Galatasaray, but it's my new life of football. But as a football players, it was impossible to play against Galatasaray.
Real nice answer. When we were playing with the Barcelona, do you think that if we beat Barcelona, could we achieve the title? And when you compare at that season and this one, what is the problem about this year's playing and this year's we couldn't achieve some more tours or something, etc. When you compare these ones,
You know, Barcelona was we miss just little bit
yeah,
experience and one or two talent players. You know, for example, if Kerem was the Kerem 2 years after, you understand, with the
yeah,
experience,
yeah,
we can do something. You understand, because we didn't have, for example, Apo. We miss some talented players. Until now, when I watch Galatasaray in Europe, I'm more scared when it's small club. Even he didn't have small club in Europe, but when it's Copenhagen or Prague, I'm scared. But if you bring Manchester or Real Madrid or Paris, I'm not scared, because you know this club, you will go to Real Madrid or something for to win. You understand? Galatasaray is this kind of club, but when it's a small club, organized, wait, this will be tough for Galatasaray, because Galatasaray is a team emotional. Okay, you're Real Madrid, come, we will welcome you. You will see what is the hell. Come to our stadium and show you are the best. If we are the best, but first you have to fight. And this, I talk with many coach. Even Mourinho said that when he come with Real Madrid, he said, I was scared to something happen. He was with Ronaldo, Benzema, Ozil in the pitch. And I saw also Galatasaray, Juventus with Drogba, Schneider, Burak. They lost in the our stadium. This also before, when they have in Monaco in France, Jardel, Okan, against big club, is amazing team, always can win. That's why I tell you, they have the potential to win one more titles in Europe. You understand? For example, I will never say Marseille is a biggest club than Galatasaray. For me, they have the same level. Sevilla. And then this kind of club went to the final recently, Marseille 5 years ago and Sevilla. But I will never say Sevilla or Marseille or other team is better than Galatasaray. Real Madrid, okay. Bayern Munich, okay. But not Sevilla, Marseille. That's why we have the potential to win one more UEFA Cup. But for that, we need to continue, like we said. Now, the club is amazing. We are first for 3 years, the same coach, and we built the team. And then now we have very good team, and we need, okay, Okani will make some, oh, this year we miss one striker, or maybe one defender, or we have maybe Musa start to have some age, we will take one young goalkeeper, and then we will come back, because we need the start. And now the last 3 years, Galatasaray make very well. Same coach, same philosophy. When we bring the players, now the players have to stay 2-3 years, and we will know how to manage, and then we will win this cup one day. I'm sure about that.
hope so.
We hope one day we will get that cup again.
Yes,
Yeah.
both of them.
And let's go another place that you achieved a lot. You had a magnificent performance at Lyon, really. And after that, you passed through the Swansea. But it didn't went well as you expected, I think. And also we didn't expect it. And after then, you were removed from the France national team. I think you didn't never call back again to the France national team. Do you have any regret about that time?
Me, I played 2 years in Premier League in Swansea, but it was my first move from my country. It was very difficult. I was not speak English. It was difficult to understand with the teammate and understand each other with the teammate, with the coach. But I learned a lot about the intensity of Premier League. You have to be professional for to play in Premier League. I scored against all big clubs, City, Arsenal, Chelsea, but it was not continuously, because I don't know, was the first problem. They called me, they said, we will sell our striker, Wilfried Bony, and then you will be the striker. And when I came, they didn't sell him, and he was there, and then I was in the bench. And this, I choose Swansea because I say I'm sure I will play, and then I will go to the next level. But otherwise, I can choose Arsenal because they want me to come, but Arsene Wenger cannot promise me to be in start 11 always. Then I said, no, in my age now, 28, you cannot stay in the bench. You have to play. That's why I choose Swansea. And then they promised me to play. And then I really like the style of Swansea because the coach was Lord Rupp before, and then one young guys, and then they are really good philosophy to play. I think didn't went like going like I expect, like you say, but I learned a lot. The training, gym, to be more professional, to make one team around you. And then one Italian coach came and put me in the second team. I said, okay, no problem. I will went to Marseille to go back to my country to score, and then we will see the end of the season, because I was so proud of me, because during the year I didn't play in Swansea, and they put some midfield as a striker before to choose me, and this affect me a lot. But I choose the way because I was still young. I will work hard every day, and then one day they will give me opportunity. I will score. I will show them I'm good striker. That's why I went to Marseille. I scored 20 goals. And then, for to be honest with you, after Marseille, I went to holiday to Italy with my family. And then I start to discuss with Galatasaray. I know I choose already Galatasaray. And then in front of me was the coach of Swansea. And he tell me, sorry, you will come back and you will play for us. Because he was the new coach, Paul Clement. He was the assistant of Ancelotti in Paris. And his was Claude Makelele, who I play with him. He said, Claude, tell me, it's the biggest mistake of Swansea to leave you, to go. And now you have to come back. And then he tell me this, but I was with my son and my wife. I cannot reply. I said, yes, we will meet during the holiday. The night I called my agent. I said, find the agreement with Galatasaray. When Galatasaray said, yes, we will pay the transfer for Gomis and your salary will be this. Please do it because I have revenge to take. This night, Cenk up called my agent and they find the agreement. The day after morning, I want to see the coach all hotel. And then I find him. I said, today I cannot reply because they have my family. I will never, I respect you. I will love to work with you, but this is not possible. I will never play for Swansea again because they put me in the second team. They didn't bring me into camp. Now I choose Galatasaray. Say the president, I remember what he did to me, because when I went to Marseille cannot pay the salary of Premier League. And I reduced half of my salary to play. He said, participate. If you want to play, go and cut your salary. I cut, but I said, now I will never come back because I cut and I choose Galatasaray. I want to be players of Galatasaray. Then don't accept any club of Premier League want me. If I don't play for Galatasaray, put me in the second team like you did. I don't want to make pre-season with you. I will stay with second team. And he said, are you sure? Are you sure? And then he said, yeah. And sorry, it was not me. It was the other coach. But I respect your choice. And that's why I come to Galatasaray.
Nice story.
You
Now
know, this is the
the
destiny. I choose holiday and
yeah.
he was in front of me.
Yeah. That was really nice. Now, about the issue that everybody curious about, you know that there were rumors about that you were linked to the Mikautadze transfer, even that not even that you were linked about it. They say that you have texted to Dursun Özbek some to be involved about the Galatasaray transfer to Mika. Now the thing that everybody want to know about the truth. I know the truth, but I want you to
Yeah.
tell the truth about everything about the George
But
Mikautadze transfer side.
you know, I came to Galatasaray. Before to came Galatasaray, already a schedule called me, explain me because I was confused. I don't know which club I will choose. Aurelian Shedju called me. He say, I will leave Galatasaray this season. We didn't be good this season, but Galatasaray is amazing club. And Istanbul, because he have many issues during this time with terrorists or something, he said, all people come to visit me in Istanbul. In the end of the week, they are cry when it's time to go back. They really fall in love. Don't believe, don't trust what the people do. It's a safe city. The people are happy here. And then Drogba called me, explained me how Galatasaray is. And then I did this for all. After that, when it was the time for Leo Dubois, Feguli, and many, when I arrived, Subway was in difficult case. I take Sasha Boy with me, explain him how's Galatasaray, how you can manage Galatasaray, how light Galatasaray can give you when you have young players to go to the other club. I take all kind of people. I always work for Galatasaray. They have coach. They have, of course, Sasha Boy is Okan make. But as a big brother, I make my part. You understand? I always did this. And when I live in Lyon, Galatasaray want Mikotadze. It's normal. He said, oh, they have the son of the club. Leave 10 minutes to Mikotadze. It's normal. Buffet, what you think about that? And his agent is my friend. Matt Mikotadze signed only 6 months ago for Lyon, and he's from Lyon. It was difficult case, but it's normal for me to go to him to explain me how Galatasaray is. Maybe not for today, but Tut is 24 years. Maybe when he will have 26, 28, he will say, oh, Buffet was telling me about Galatasaray. I want to go to Galatasaray. If they have compete with our rivals or, I don't know, Dortmund, and he has 26, 24, 30, if Galatasaray talk very good meeting with you, Buffett 4 years ago, he tell me about something about Galatasaray, and it's true. They have champions. Icardi was happy. Osimhen was happy. Buffett was happy. And now it will be the time of Mikota. I work for Galatasaray, maybe not for this transfer window, but for the future ambassador of Galatasaray. And for to be ambassador for Galatasaray, I didn't need to have official titles or be paid for the club. If Galatasaray have some problem, is my problem. I will try to help with my competence. And Mikotadze say, yes, it's true. I tell him, go to talk with your coach because you didn't play enough. And if he don't come to him, you have to consider the issue of Galatasaray because Galatasaray is amazing club. Is you will be champions. If you are very good, talented, and future players, but you are not better than Icardi, you are not better than Osimhen. And if you see Osimhen happy there and Icardi happy there, you can be happy because kind of players in. And he said, yes, I respect Galatasaray is close to the Georgia. I fall in love with this because they have we can feel the culture, the passion in this club is what I explained him. But he said I need the stability. I need to go to Lyon until the end of the season, and the end of the season we will see. That's it. And he said, thank you so much. I will become a supporter of Galatasaray. I will watch, but I know one day our way he will cross with Galatasaray. And then we make some meeting with him, with his agent. I said his agent, and he was interested. But I think he's from Lyon and he didn't want to leave after 6 months. That's it. But after I come to Istanbul, because brother have surgery for the teeth, and then I said, if I'm Istanbul and the Galatasaray have game, I want to come with him to show him because he's from Senegal and he never be part of Turkish match. I said, come, I will show you how is Galatasaray. I came with my brother to watch the game and I was so sad I meet with Okan, we talk, we discuss, we are happy to see each other with the players, and they tell me our president is sick. And then it's normal to try to see him because he was, sorry, I explained, start with Dursun Özbek because Dursun Özbek, president, bring me to Turkey, make me to everything happen is because him. And if he's sad, if Sid, I'm sad because I know his family, I know his French, our relation is very close, and then I try to visit him just to wish him get well soon because in our culture, and it's the same for Turkish culture, when someone is sick or someone is in bad moment, you have to support him, not to ask him any money for one transfer or this. I'm so respectful for him, and I'm so thankful. I have a great career. I didn't need to of course we work for to win our life, but I'm okay and then didn't need anything from anyone. I just need to help or to support my president when he's sick, but I will not go to the hospital for to ask anything.
Thank you for this answer. It's so crystal clear. Just before the end, we have another issue, and this is just totally out of gala. What do you think about the Mourinho's latest derby statements, his words, and what are the reactions it in France?
But for me, first of all, Mourinho is a very big coach. He win a lot of titles. I have full respect of him. I'm so happy to see him in Turkish league because this he will make even is our rival, but bring something to our league. And you know, Galatasaray need always Fenerbahce, and Fenerbahce need always Galatasaray because this is the rivalry of our league. But the way he talk, you cannot. I think it's not about racist because Mourinho is not racist, but you cannot talk like that. He crossed the line, and he cannot say the bench of Galatasaray jump like a monk, not respectful, and it's not the way to talk. We have this kind of issue also in France with the referee everything, but Turkey is very dangerous because we have a lot of passion in our stand, and this when the actor of our league important like Mourinho start to do this, one day can have some problem. That's why I was sad. He have to. I think he's a clever coach with a lot of experience. He know he makes some mistake, and this he will not do. He will not do again. We have to have a rivalry, but we didn't have to cross the line. We have to respect more each other. And Mourinho make good performance. Was for Fenerbahce to make draw in Tete Arena is good performance, but he didn't have to talk like this. We have to compete like we have to do, and he have to respect more the Galatasaray.
Okay. Yeah, these were our questions.
Pleasure to talk with you about Galatasaray. I will follow your program. I have a lot of things to learn about this club and this amazing story, and I wish all success for Galatasaray. I hope we can meet and to make again one podcast about the 5 stars very soon after a few months.
Okay.
Hope
Thank you.
so.
We are
Hope
waiting.
so. Let's make it at the stadium. Hope so. With you together.
Yeah, it will be nice because it will be wonderful story. You know, the 3 years consecutive win champions and to finish with the 5. It will be amazing. You
Hope so.
know, Galatasaray is a virus. When you catch this virus catch you, you will always love this club. And I feel like this now. I don't live in Istanbul. Always when I talk about Galatasaray is something special, and then I can feel because you're born in Turkey and you are really, you know, when I saw the Agi or Icardi in front of you is big story.
Yeah. This is what we called Floria's water.
It's Florian water, eh? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's, yeah. Now I'm retired from football, and I really enjoy sometimes, even in France. Sometimes I meet with Turkish and we sit and we talk about Turkish football, and the Galatasaray is amazing. And when I was playing for Galatasaray, I didn't because you stay always alone. You don't go outside. But now I learn. I see how the impact as the players like Icardi now or Osimhen or
Thank you again. Really I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you join
Pleasure.
us. And we
That's
again
for
in
us.
stadium.
See you.
See you.
Görüşürüz. Yeni seviyorum.
İyi bayramlar.
Bye bye.
İyi bayramlar.